I'm headed up to my dad's to work on the Model A's, and I saw that this Model T truck was not too far off my drive up north, so I thought I'd just show you what I found. And this is the Model T truck that's advertised, sitting up here in the rack. I guess that's the brake drum that's gotten a little damage. Frame looks pretty solid, very skinny. And it's got old carburetor and exhaust manifold. Looks like the spark plugs are out, so the engine's probably totally shot. Still got a crank on it. Its front wheels are just rusted to pieces. I think this is more yard art than restorable, unless you really need a frame. But let me do some measurements. I talked to the older gentleman that owns it, and he doesn't have a whole lot of money in it. Doesn't know any of the history on it, just something he picked up. And if I had more room at my place, I might be interested in the future working on it and seeing if the engine's any good and if it would turn over even and get it started. It's interesting, but I'm not sure right now. So the next stop, about an hour north, headed towards Atlanta, saw an ad for this 30 two-door, and similar to my 29 two-door, kind of the same shape with the rusty areas. So he's done some metal patchwork and has worked on some of it, but it's in a pretty rough shape. It's restorable. He didn't even try the engine.
No, and then right here is something else for what needs to be replaced. See, there's your panel here. Yeah. There's the other side. There's your door. There's the other panels.
Door.
And you know those things ain't cheap anyway. So.
Now where do these go?
Okay, that goes the front piece right here.
Oh, the cowl. Yep. Oh, right down in here.
Right there.
Yeah, they all.
So I took this off. I was gonna start doing repairs, but it looked really good. And I don't know if you're going back to wood or not. I didn't look it up and tested into it. You know, that's what they use.
I'm gonna just take a picture of it.
Mr.
Oh, does he have a steering wheel in the steering box?
I don't have the steering box.
Yeah, he had the cut thing right there.
Only thing I'm missing.
And no fenders either. So were you doing the?
Putting it all back original?
Yeah. He just cut the running boards off.
I really wish somebody would. That motor is crazy, man. I think that motor can be brought back to life.
Yeah. Got horns mounted up here. It does have a carburetor on it. Which I don't think it's the right carburetor though. They face that way. That's strange. You know, I take a Ford 8 ends and 9 ends. The Model A's all have the opening over here because it drips gas out and the exhaust is right there. It's like, not the greatest on Ford's design part. It probably could, it's not locked up. Fire it up because they don't need a whole lot to run. So you never tried to turn it? Yeah, with a hot rod, you don't. It's basically scrap.
So it's got the hood.
It's just sitting there. That starter, a generator, water pump. So it's sort of complete. Some of these old cars are full of wood. These aren't too bad, but it's like $1,000 for the wood kit.
Wood is all
Yeah.
wood. I got all the window trim, even the roll up
crankers.
This, for the cranks for this.
Yeah.
Original hood, all the fenders, everything. Open and close that door up there.
Yep.
Well,
This is a 25, so it's almost 100 years old. Wood, or did you buy a kit?
I bought a kid.
Yeah.
Everything's cut.
And by the time you messed with it, that's hours and hours.
Yeah, it's just,
And then unless you have a template too, you're like trial and error.
if it ain't rotted out, like you talking about,
Yeah.
just sketch it over and cut it out. Yeah. But that,
Yeah, nice solid body.
oh yeah.
So after looking at it, my dad and I decided to pass on this one. Yeah, I'm up to my ears in Model A parts in my own garage, so I don't have room.